Welcome back everyone to Imperium Universalis and Alexander the Great. And apparently we have just gotten a new leader trait. We are now a legendary leader, giving us extra morale of armies and province war score cost, which is really good. This means that we can actually take more land in a peace deal. Very, very nice indeed. The problem is, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to, well, live for another 7 years because, I mean, we're only 24. Right? So there's no reason that we die now. We could easily live a little bit longer, but perhaps we're being poisoned or something. One thing I definitely did, just to make sure that we, that we survive, is I've taken our general out of our army, and I will let Ptolemaeus fight our, fight our rebels here, because I don't think Alexander needs to be in this battle. Other generals can deal with it. And we also have an event about an army reform where we can basically, improve either our officers, giving us, a little bit more land leader pips, as well as army tradition and leaders without upkeep, or we can get 20,000 manpower and plus 10 army morale for 5 years, and I think this is exactly what I'm going to go for. So yeah, focus on the troops. It's going to cost 100 military points, but that is way worth it because, I mean, we need the manpower. Manpower is really our big problem that we have. We're currently fighting with a lot of mercenaries here, which I probably want to keep them around as long as I can support it, as long as our economy can support it. And wow, even more manpower and extra food. A rich harvest, very good. Yeah, we definitely want to make sure that we keep as many forces as possible. In an ideal world, I would like to have 70 forces while being at my full force limit when attacking Persia. I did check, and we do have a special casus belli called Invasion, which basically reduces the aggressive expansion by 50%. So we can take twice as many provinces as we normally would be. And it also reduces the province war score cost, if I'm not mistaken. And there's actually, in between episodes, a lot of countries, basically all the countries that were in a coalition against us, have decided to leave this coalition because, well, I mean, they stand no chance against Maestan. So, obviously, they're cowards and they're running away. In fact, one thing I should probably be doing is I should send my troops home to Pella, and I have to at least reduce their their maintenance a little bit, because we definitely need to get that money up. We need to import food. We need to, well, as I said, build up a war chest and so on and so forth. So I feel like that is the right thing to do. I've also mothballed a lot of our ships and sent our trade ships out to, well, protect our trade, I suppose. And we're getting some, wow, we're getting some cores in. Very, very nice. And Anactorium is becoming a core as well. Okay, so we'll wait until all of our things have been cored. I mean, here's the thing. Before we have cored all of this, I don't want to go to war with Persia anyways, because then we will be stuck with overextension during the entirety of the war. So that's certainly not an option. So I think what I will do is I will, yeah, just move on forward. We've got some 50 months left of the classical period, and then a new era will dawn. Hopefully that one's going to be a little bit better. I would have loved to get the 15% shock damage. I'm not sure what we get in the Hellenistic period, but maybe, I mean, you don't know. I mean, perhaps we also get an extra, well, what's it called? An extra ability or something like that? Maybe. I mean, we'll have to see. Apparently, a locust plague in Tracia Occidentalis, which means that we were hit by a plague. They apparently, well, they probably reduced our food stockpile. That makes sense. And we also have a drought in Hellas. Oof, well, that's not good. But I think that's only just, is that an entire region, or is this simply an area? Oh, please, don't tell me this is a region. Oh my god, this entire region is not going to produce any food. Oof, this is bad. This is really bad. So this could actually be, yeah, this could be very problematic. We'll have to see. But we are importing food. Our economy is doing fine. So overall, I think this is not going to be that big of a deal. Apparently, the Spartans have democratic rebels. What? Okay, that's interesting. But I don't think I would necessarily want to help them out. This is something the Spartans will have to deal with on their own. And if they can't, then they're not real Spartans. Yeah, they seem to be able to do this, so that's fine. Awesome. Okay, now, the Persians are not doing too well either. They seem to have some rebels as well. Huh. Very nice. Okay, well, I think I will move forward, and if there's anything interesting happening, I will cut back. Other than that, we will watch Persia closely and, well, strike at them as soon as the truce is over. So here it is, the Hellenistic period has arrived. It covers the period of history between the death of Alexander the Great and the emergence of the Roman Empire as signified by the Battle of Actium in 31 BC. Yeah, now luckily though, those are some really good news here. We are not... Oh, I just looked at the good news and it's a golden era for Persia. Wow, that's not good news at all. But the good news are Alexander the Great is not yet dead. In a few months from now, we will actually get a new leader trait. Hopefully it's going to be something just as good, and that should help us in our war against Persia. I'm currently building a spy network. As 40 spy network, we can infiltrate the Persian administration, which is something I definitely want to do. And once we have that, we see where all of their armies are. They have unfortunately been able to defeat their many rebels, but still I think we are far superior and should be able to defeat them. In fact, one thing I definitely want to check out, they're on military tech 14, whereas we are already military tech 15, which gave us new units and stuff. So I feel like, you know, we're ready. We're actually kind of ready. I currently have the mission to get our manpower back up to 90%, so we'll do that. And I already built 14,000 more men, so we're doing much, much better than before. How many men have we built exactly? 54. So yeah, we have a very, very powerful army, so I feel like soon enough we can strike at these guys. But let's quickly check out the Hellenistic period. Do we have any bonuses? Greek settlers? That must be... Oh, okay. Is Asia. Is Epirus? Is Qing? Pontus, so we don't get any more bonuses here. That's kind of sad, actually. But, oh well, we do have more than 800 development, so Empire... Actually, we're very close to that, in fact. We don't have it just yet. We need 13 more development. Beacon of Signs. Have a great library in your capital and 30 development or more. Don't know why we have 13. Probably that's a development 13 here. Yeah. Okay, have at least one trusted ally. Don't I have more allies that I trust? Apparently, I don't. What is our trust? We have 10 favors, so we can call in Sparta into the war against the Persians, which is great. And one thing I should also mention is that Sparta no longer allies the Carthaginians. So that's actually really good, because they were quite a powerful nation as well. I didn't want to fight them. So things are looking really good. Yeah, we're building up more food. Actually, let me see what our food situation is right now. We have 1,200 food. Okay, very, very good. We lost a few slaves, but gained some development in a few provinces, which is really cool. We survived the drought that we had, so overall, things are looking really good. I could actually turn a few of my vassals into half-autonomous vassals that will, you know, provide us with more money and stuff, but also increase their liberty desire, so I'm not really going to do that. We can't annex them while they're autonomous, though, so you actually need to reduce their... you know, autonomy levels before you can do anything about it, but it's fine. For now, I don't need to annex these vassals. I think first, what's important is that we defeat Persia, and for that we need two more years until the truce is over. No, don't rule out corruption, but raise the army maintenance, and I will send... Yeah, we'll probably send... Well, our big army there, that's fine. Yeah, 30,000 men should be able to deal with this relatively swiftly. In fact, why don't you go over here? Because then we get a river crossing. I get it. Alright, fine. Make your way over here. That's good enough. We take a little bit of attrition. We're walking through our own lands. That's not good. And yeah, aggressive wolf packs have appeared in various provinces now, which is kind of sad. And we've lost our trade protection. And that's okay. We basically have full morale. So let's... go ahead and crush them. We shouldn't lose too many men. We lost 500. That is totally fine. Let's go back to our capital and let's save some more money, because we really desperately need all the money we can get just so we can build the mercenaries. In fact, we can actually, I just realized we can build mercenaries again. I don't know how many. We have 39 units of infantry. Right. I might just build one more cavalry unit. I don't know. Haven't fully decided yet. But before we do anything, I actually want to get my mission finished, because that's giving us a little bit more tax, and that's important during the war as well. Come on. You're all embracing stuff, and there it is. Recovering economy. For some reason, that was manpower recovery. This might be a bug. But regardless, we finished the mission. We can now build a shrine, giving us more religious authority. We actually... Ooh, and local manpower modifier? It's not too bad. Have a shrine, a small temple. Where? A shrine for Ares. Of Ares for Astibus. Where is Astibus? Actually, I don't really know where that is. Can I find that province? Astibus. This is right here. So if I was to go ahead and build a shrine, religion. It doesn't show. Taxation. That's a taxman. Roads. There's so many things you can build. Ah, there it is. A shrine, 90 gold, giving us more tax, local unrest, reduction. Sounds like a good idea. That's 90 gold for what? We would gain 5 religious authority. That doesn't sound too bad. You know what? Yeah, I'm actually going to go for that. Let's go ahead and build a shrine here. Just because I can. Yeah, let's go for it. Because I just wanted to show you, we currently have 13 religious authority. If I go ahead and have Ares, the god of war, as our icon, I guess, then we will have more. Well, we'll basically just going to give us money because it reduces the land maintenance modifier. I was hoping it would give us morale or something, but we'll go for it regardless. Yeah. I think it's still the best, so we'll go for it. Yeah, and we'll see what happens. Does this also give us any other bonuses? Yeah, war score cost. Oh, versus other religions. Carthage has done some stuff. That is fine by me. And we have rebels. Once again. Now, they are probably... Yeah, I was just going to say. I knew they were going to rise up there. Alright, well, in that case, I need my transport ships to unmothball, and I need you to go to Thessalonica, and we'll might as well raise the maintenance again. I mean, it's fine. We're still making a decent amount of money, so it's okay. I just hope that we don't lose any troops in the process here. Yeah, let's go to Ptolemais. And do we actually have cores everywhere yet? Let me see. I think the last core is about to come in. Yeah, Barca will be done very soon, and then we are no longer overextended. Great, so we don't even have to wait. We'll just destroy you, get right back, and then come home. We lost 800 men, destroying 18,000. That is exceptional. You guys go on the boats as well, and we'll bring you back home. Glorious. Now, it's 2 more years until we finally get to go to war again. So I will continue to build up our forces, and then we'll strike at Persia. So within a few months, we'll be able to declare war on Persia. I have built up our forces significantly. We've got... Yeah, somehow we also managed to improve our force limit, so we could actually build even more men. But we always got to be careful about our manpower, because still, our manpower is lacking quite a bit. I did manage to, you know, improve the relations with the Perioki or whatever, giving us extra discipline for our forces, and I have the opportunity to demand 11,000 manpower, just like that, should we be in need of it, which we probably will be at some point. Also, the Persians are at, well, military tech 14, and we can get up to 16 right now. I'm just waiting because I don't want to give them, you know, any neighbor bonus or anything. So, yeah, we'll wait for this. I am currently building up our fleet from mothballing, which is really good. So we're just really getting ready to strike at them. And I don't know how many of their vassals will actually join against us. In fact, what I might want to do... we already have 10 out of 10 diplomatic relations, so it's fine. We will have a few rebels rise up, which is going to be a little bit unfortunate. But perhaps... Actually, you know what? We have a lot of vassals that are no longer disloyal. That is incredibly helpful. Because maybe they're going to join us. Maybe even Athens is going to join us. That would be just exceptional. That would be really ideal. So what I will do is I'm probably going to spend some points to get the administrative technology here. I could see that being useful, yeah, certainly. And then, of course, we'll go for the military attack as well. But yeah, for now, let's go ahead and infiltrate their administration. I think that would be smart, although I could wait. I'm actually going to wait on that, so that we can actually use it once we're at war. I just want to know where they have all of their forces. August is when we will be able to go to war. Oh my god, I'm really pumped. But considering how well it went last time, probably what I should do is get our troops maintained, right? May... Nah, I think we can wait like 1 more month, but then we definitely gotta do it. Yeah, June. Oh, well, actually, yeah. You know what? Let's go for it. Let's go for it. I want to be able to strike at them as soon as possible. So let's go for it. And yeah, we can build more men, but our manpower is already lacking a little bit, so I won't do it. But you know what? Maybe that might be an idea to build forces. Build a few more mercenaries. In fact, I'm gonna do that. Mast-on hoplites, and then citizen cavalry. Because both of you are done in 23 days. That sounds like a good idea. Yeah, let's build them. And then we have got 3 generals and 3 armies. One of them mercenaries that will just kind of... I don't really know what we're going to use them for, but we will be using them for something, I'm pretty sure. Okay, you make your way over here. I'm pumped. I'm pumped to go to war with Persia right now. Let's go ahead and infiltrate their administration. Yep, just so that we know what's going on. Okay, so we can see all of their forces. And I guess you can just continue to building that spy network. I will come back from Rhodes because I need you to attack. There's 45,000 Egyptian separatists. Good to know. And all of your armies are over here. Ah, so we'll take you a while to get over, which is good for us, I suppose. Let's go for the new military technology, and we'll also go for the administrative technology, and we can now ban debt slavery. What is that gonna do? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do it right now. What's our monetary situation? 1,130. Yeah, we definitely need to conquer a few more provinces so that we get a little bit more food, because it's gonna be difficult to supply this big army of ours. Now, you go to Byzantium. You probably move in right after. Yeah, and then I'll have you move him as well. Yeah, for now, this is fine. Where is our navy? You are almost fully built. Wow, I timed this awesome. I timed this awesomely. Okay, and then I want all of my fleets, well, you especially, I want you to go back home, and we combine them into one big army, one big navy, obviously. Okay, our truces have ended, and we should now be able to declare this war on the Persians, and we should be able to call in all of our allies as well. Now they're getting 1 person joining them. I'm going for the invasion. That means Persepolis is the war goal, but 50% aggressive expansion only. So that's really, really good. And yeah, the rest isn't as good. These border casus bellis. I'll take Colin Rhodes, basically everyone with favors. Molossia doesn't want to join, and neither does Rome, probably because they're currently in wars, which is fine. And there we go. We'll declare the invasion of Persia a little bit later than expected, but that was because we had this other war that we had to deal with first. Very, very good. So let's go ahead. Let's combine our war and trade fleet, and I want you to probably hunt enemy fleets in... I mean, yeah, fine. Let's hunt them there, and we'll see what happens. Okay, now, our subjects are joining our alliances, and there it is. There's the big war. There's people here joining us as well, and there's... Oh, Arcadia joining against us, surprisingly. Okay, which is fine by me, and there's a Greek state as well that has joined against us, but that shouldn't really matter all that much. What we are going to do right now is obviously go ahead and send in this army first, and, well, actually, this doesn't really work. Let's send in my navy. I need you to... I don't know what you're doing, but you actually need to make your way over here just so I can walk through. because this is kind of frustrating that I can't do that just now. So we should see where their armies are, what the armies are doing. They're slowly coming over, and we will crush them as soon as they arrive. That is at least the plan. Okay, now once these ships are defeated, we can cross. And is there anyone really stopping us? Oh, there is a fortress here. So let's give you a leader. Alexander is going to actually lead that army. And then these 2 armies, I'll probably just have as a reserve for now. Should I have them push in? Probably not. I will tell my subjects to basically just go ahead and siege. I want you to siege, because I'm going to be the one fighting the battles, but I don't want to spend my manpower on sieging provinces, that's for sure. Hopefully someone's going to take out Argos here, or Arcadia, whoever that is. And, yeah, there's a great war. Now, you, please, what can I do? Intercept enemy fleets. Sure. Well, this is not exactly. Hunt down enemy ships. In Mare Aegeum is probably where I want them. It probably makes the most sense. So yeah, that's fine. And once this province has fallen, we will be able to... Oh, our colony is making progress, very good. We also will be able to cross over much easier. The Persians are slowly making their way over, but they will be utterly destroyed. I'm very certain of that. Taking a little bit of attrition, but luckily this is just mercenaries, so our manpower has time to recover. We also got a good event for one of our talented counselors that that increased our stability, which is really nice. And recently a group of Persian priests called Magis arrived in Macedonia. They brought their Zurvanist philosophies and thoughts with them. Zurvanist and Zoroastrian religions have influenced many other religions and philosophies, like Judaism, Logos, or Gnosticism, giving us national unrest and idea cost reduction. Ah, very good. Now, what is our current religious situation? Most of them are following the Olympoi religion. Ah, good. I don't need any loans, but thanks for trying. I can now call in Molossia. We'll call them to arms immediately, because we can use their forces. I don't know how many men they have, but it doesn't matter. I want them all on my side. Okay, the Persians are slowly arriving, a host of 40,000 men. I am thinking about, you know what? Maybe even making my way over here. But we would suffer attrition if we're not at the coast. I will go to Lampsakos with at least half of my forces. And then we'll see. Because I definitely don't want my allies to just get crushed. That would be very sad to see them just die like that. Now, powerful militarists. Better keep them calm. Right now, probably yes. I will reduce the stability because I don't want the militarists to be kind of frustrating at the moment. Is there anything else I can do? I already have this painting here, whatever. We're actually an architectural visionary. That's not exactly what I had hoped for, but I suppose it's fine. Yeah. All right, let's move on. We have our troops crossed, and now what's going to happen? What are you guys doing? You're still moving. Moving quite slowly. I mean, not that I am necessarily complaining, because this gives me time to actually siege provinces, but still. I would like to use the macro builder to just improve relations with our allies while we're at it. Yeah, let's go for it. And who have we not called in yet? I think Rome is the only nation that, you know, didn't join us in this war. That's because it's a distant war for them. I get that. I get that. But we've got the Spartans on our side. Yeah, very nice. Alright, Persia, you're going to go down. How many men do they have? They have actually... Yeah, they have less men. They've got 30,000 more cavalry, but 40,000 less infantry. Actually, they have more men in total. Alright, never mind. They actually have more men. That's okay, though. I think as soon as our superior armies hit them, they will be destroyed. They have gotten a new military technology, so they certainly invested in that. And wow, look at the hordes of Persians making their way over, and they have a really beefy fleet. Luckily, they have them over here, and not, you know, on our coasts, because that would be actually kind of frustrating to deal with. But yeah, I think Anatolia certainly will be ours. But on that note, I will end this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.